Hello, 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 hello. Thank everybody for stopping by. Today is December 15th, 2024, on this beautiful Sunday. Um, I want to jump right into it today and just kind of, tell a story that happened to me yesterday, and also, just kind of talk about some encouraging ways to deal with certain things. Um, because I have to do it all the time, and it's like good to share. Good to share what you've learned, how you made it through, and how you've overcome certain things in your life. Um, Yesterday, I had my unemployment appeal, and it didn't go too good because they were, talking a lot about, um, they felt like the last situation, the last meeting that we had, I got, they described it as hostile. And so, it was a situation where, I didn't agree with, and, it was pushed on me to do something that I didn't want to do. And I know that's my job, but don't ask me, how I feel about the situation. If you're not going to expect not an argument, but a conversation, you know, but to find out that they were saying that I was hostile, and it just made me feel like, wow, like I've hugged these people. I prayed with these people. I shared personal things with these people. And to sum up who I am as a hostile individual, it just hurt me. It just hurt me. It upset me. It angered me. And I just had to realize, things like this are going to happen all the time. People are going to disappoint you. People are going to cross you. They're going to upset you. It's impossible to live life and not get offended. It's impossible. You get up every day, you go to work every day, you get your family ready every day. You listen to the radio, you listen to the TV. It's impossible to not be offended at one part in one part of your life. Maybe not every day, but it's going to come. But as a changed person, a person that's trying to walk on a different path, a person that's trying to grow, um, speaking of myself and hopefully other people, handle things different. This we can't let those to me are distractions from where you're trying to go. Those to me are going to be the things that are going to keep you from achieving the big goal that you have. Those to me are going to hinder you from the positive development that you have going on in your life. And you have to choose your words wisely. You have to choose the way you think differently. Because those trials and tribulations are what give us strength to endure. The Bible talks about it all the time. Endure, 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 endure. It's almost like, okay, am I built for this? Can I do this? Yes, you can do this. Yes, you can do this. 2 Timothy, endure hardness as a good soldier. In Matthew 24, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. In Hebrews 10. For you need endurance, so that after you have done God's will, you will receive what was promised. So all those speak to me that God wants us to get through trials and tribulations by leaning and depending on Him. Praying, changing the way you have handled things in the past, changing the way you have responded to people calling you hostile. Because you know who you are. I know me as a person. I'm passionate about certain things. And so sometimes my passion maybe come off as aggression. And I hate that for myself, because in the field that I love to work in, and I'm not saying it's a woman thing, but it's mostly women. And so sometimes I have to back myself up a little bit and like, okay, maybe it is coming out a little more aggressive than I want it to be, but it's okay. Those people are going to disappoint you. Those people are going to cause hurt to your heart. Like I said, I hugged these people. When these people were going through it, I was in there caring for them. I had my arm around them. We cried together. And now all of a sudden, I'm in the hostile box. And it's okay. You have to forgive people. That's one thing that we have to do. We can't hold grudges. We can't get upset. We can't get angry, because it's not going to allow us to move to the destination we are wanting to get to. In Matthew 18, Jesus says that we have to forgive 7 times 70 times. So no matter how many times that person offends you, you have to forgive them 7 times 70 times. And that's a lot. So just think about the person that annoys you the most, that irritates you the most. That person has to be forgiven 7 times 70 times. And it's okay, because it's going to help your growth. It's going to get you to a place of where nothing really bothers you anymore. I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. I want to get there. I want to be able to control my emotions more. I want to be able to control my temper more. Not to be so passionate, about certain things that's going to allow my emotions to get out of control. Because it's okay to confront those that offend you. It's okay. But you have to do it softly. And if they ask for forgiveness, you have to forgive them. In order for you to move on and grow from whatever situation occurred, you have to forgive. But it's okay to confront them. Because at the end of the day, God will protect us. God will shield us, and God will take care of those who wrong us. And He's watching us to see if we're going to do it ourselves. Because so many times I want to do it myself. I want to say, you know what? All the times that I've come in that office and cried with you and talked to you about your kids and prayed with you, how am I so hostile? How am I this hostile person? You know, that's what I wanted to do, and so many other things. But I held my tongue, and I'm going to let God handle it, because I know right now I'm not. I am capable of handling it, but God said, vengeance is mine. So I would rather let him handle it than have myself dive into something that I know could turn ugly, because the way I know now how they see me. So sometimes it's good to just give it to God, you know, and allow him to handle it. You know, that's just showing your faith. That's just showing your trust in God. And that's just showing that, you know, he's going to take care of you. He's going to cover you. He's going to comfort you. Yeah, I was feeling bad, you know, at first, when I first heard it. And I just couldn't believe it. I just was in awe. I almost had no words. I was just angry. But God said, you know what? Calm down. It's okay. I got you. I got you back. I know who you are. I know where you want to go. I know where you've come from. I know where you're trying to go. You are my child. Give it to me. Give it to me. If you ever find yourself in a situation where you feel like you're going to get upset or angry, immediately give it to God. Give it to God. For you need endurance, so that after you have done God's will, you will receive the promise. God wants us to get through these times, through these trials, through these tribulations, in order to get to the promise that he has for us. So that's telling me, hey, you know what? You got a chance to have all this, everything that you ask for, all the desires of your heart. But just endure. Just endure. I want you all to know that it is possible to, like the old saying says, turn the other cheek. Sometimes that's what we have to do. It may hurt for a little while, but I promise you, you will get through it. Just hang in there, because you're enduring it, and God sees it. So stay encouraged. Don't let nobody knock you off your track. Don't let nobody knock you off, because they're going to try. Especially if they know that you want to go somewhere bigger, if they know that where you're trying to go, if they know who you're becoming, they're going to really attack you. So just stay steadfast in your prayers, in your faith, and just know God is going to have your back, so you don't have to deal with all that other crap. So I love you guys. Thanks for subscribing to my page. Until next time, I love you. Have an awesome day.